Approximately 4 years ago, I was a chronic gooner. Now let's say you're a chronic gooner. Let's say you're a chronic gooner and it destroys you every single day. Every single day you commit the sinful activity that isn't just sinful, but it takes away the time you needed to make yourself an actual man. You're destroying yourself and your mental health, and you feel like the slimy, evil, failed man. Because you know that the man who actually wants the things you want doesn't need to fucking do this shit. And then one day you discover something, and it's one of my videos, and here I am yelling at you, calling you a little miserable goblin, calling you a filthy monkey, calling you all these things, but calling it out of brotherly love and telling you there's a greater life to live. And then slowly you realize, okay, wait, hold on, there's more to live for. There's more. I can make money and buy all these cars and learn all these fun skills and go out and hunt and go out and buy guns and go out and speak to women and go out and build a crazy physique and learn to fight, and there's so much to live for in life, but I'm here stuck on Pornhub.com. Let's fix this. So you get on nofap, and your first streak lasts not 1 day, not 2 days, but 2 hours. You fail in 2 hours, and then you start again, and this time you pass a day, but then you goon for like 7 times the next day. And then you hit 3 days, you fail over and over again. It's a cycle. But one of the times you implement a piece of advice that I've given, which is don't actually count the days. Just live a better lifestyle and have higher standards for yourself. Then you actually hit 30 days, but you're not counting it. All of a sudden, you're climbing up to 45 days, 60 days. You never thought you would have made it, but now here you are. 75 days, and then you hit that golden point where you can attract, women in different continents, and you can communicate through telepathy. You hit day 90, but you're not done. You keep on going and going and going. You're not counting. You're seeing women, whatever, but you're not, doing this bullshit. Then 180 days hits, and unfortunately for you, you're in the depths of a rut. You feel horrible. You made 6 figures throughout this whole journey, and then you lost it all, and now you're in the dumps. You're in a deep, deep rut. Then the urge comes. The tentacles of lust attack, and they squeeze and squeeze and squeeze your lungs until you can no longer breathe and you are defeated. Boom. You bust a nut. What actually happens when you break this 180-day nofap streak? The first thing you'll notice when you bust is your semen volume is astronomical. This is something I always used to notice. Whenever I would try and hop on the on the bandwagon of nofap, and then I would break it. Volume would be, I'll keep it, I won't keep it vulgar here. Let's just say volume would be astronomical. There would be a lot of volume, a lot of milliliters released. So you're gonna notice that, and some women might like that. But more importantly, this is where the catastrophic damage begins. Post-nut clarity is just the beginning. It hits you like a truck, and your energy basically just gets cooked for ages. Your prolactin increases, meaning your testosterone directly goes down. Those bullshit studies saying, but it doesn't have effect on testosterone, and only 7 days, all of this bullshit, and it's healthy for you, prostate cancer. Those studies are all bullshit. Your prolactin increases and your test flies down. It rugs itself. Every time you increase your prolactin by that much when you ejaculate, your nipples increase by a few nanometers because of the estrogen imbalance. When prolactin goes up, estrogen goes up, and test goes down, meaning you start growing gyno, and you don't feel good about yourself. Maybe this is the reason I have gyno, but for all the shit in my childhood, you start growing gyno, right? And this is just from obviously one won't do anything to you, but imagine you do this compulsively, like a chronic addict. But you're not a chronic addict, you just broke a streak. And then here is where we are left at a crossroads. I have 2 paths to take now. I broke my streak. First one is binge like a donkey, or pick myself up like a big boy and move on. And unfortunately, this is the biggest mistake people make. I broke the streak, might as well hit it another 15 times today, and then tomorrow I'll restart the streak. You're an idiot. In reality, when you broke that streak, nothing happened. But you tell yourself, it's a streak and it matters, so you go in 15 times a day, and now you're fried. The retards make this mistake, and they get way too much into their own head, further plummeting and worsening all the damages. In reality, nothing actually happened, man. And because they're in their head so much, now they're really cooked. And all of the horrible, negative, lowered confidence, lowered tests, lowered drive, lower ambition, that's when it actually attacks you. If you make a mistake once and then you pick yourself up by the big boy boots and you move, you'll be fine. Stop acting like a retard. It's so sad because this is the mistake that I also used to make a long time ago, man. I'd get to day 7 and then, I made a mistake. Let me just go on a 3-day binge just to remember the feeling so that for the next 7 weeks, I have to forget about it. It's such a stupid mistake, and it keeps you in this endless loop. Bro, if you mess up, think of it on a monthly basis, right? If you mess up 10 times this month, well, next month, make it 5 times. And a month after that, make it 3 times, etc., etc., etc. You get the point. Think of it in a monthly progressive deload, not this stupid binge mindset. I messed up today 15 times or nothing. You're an idiot. The genuine piece of advice I have for you, man, is start thinking of this bullshit nofap faggotry in months, not in days, not in streaks. Once you cut the streak out of your life actually improves. I used to have this one stupid app on my phone where I would like log a day, right? And if I ever mess up, I just click the button and I say, yep, reset streak. And when you level up, the more levels you get like a new level. Level 1 is basically like peasant. Level 2 is, soldier. Day 5 is knight. Level 10 is warrior. Level 30 is grandmaster. Level 90 is king. And then level 1000 was like the secret hidden thing. And I actually thought I'd get to level 1000. Bro, I'm not even on level 1000 now. It's impossible. Remove these bullshit streak things out of your life. Focus on what really matters. And if you mess up, just pick your big boy up. Just pick your big boy boots up. Move on and stop being a little bitch. You don't have to tell the world, oh bro, I messed up, this and that. You can tell your accountability partners, whatever, but stop making a big deal out of it and stop acting like a retard. Oh, I messed up today, 20 times the next day. You're an idiot. It's always that same shit on like day 3 and 4 as well. So stupid. If you mess up, just count it monthly. Okay, last month I messed up 10 times. Like I said, this month I'll mess up 5. If you want to increase testosterone, you can look into Biogenesis. It's inside Blackthorn Capital. First link in the description. But you probably won't even last today too if you start Biogenesis. Wish not for a lighter load, but for a stronger back.